I think it's going to be dynamic. I think it's going to be challenging. I think because we've got an expectation that business is done differently now, not only from an external perspective, whether that be the way in which we work with government, the way in which we see ourselves on a global stage, the way in which we fit in to the United Nations and everything that goes with being First Nations within a United Nations context. So I think for me personally, there's expectations that team members have a broader expectations of themselves. I expect people to have a broader knowledge of who Aboriginal people are in not only within this country, but how we are seen globally and how important we are as a group, as a nation of people, external to this country and in this country. I think they need to have real insight into what trauma and therapeutic practice is. I think people that come and work for AACAFS need to understand what grief and loss is, and not just grief and loss of the people that you love most, but grief and loss of who you are, who your identity is, your connections.
I think it's going to be hard, but it's also going to be enjoyable and rewarding. They're probably the three words that I can come immediately to mind. For everything that Kerry's just mentioned.
It's never finished.
No.
Can I say that? Like, we've had a discussion, the work's never finished. So when you step into a world of working with vulnerable families or not vulnerable families or whatever it is, or starting AACAFS or whatever it might be that we're doing, in actual fact, the role, the creation, the development, the rollout is never finished. It won't even be finished when we're finished.